That daggone Doyle got me going now, man. I gotta go fix me my daggone Maverick right now, man. Hey, welcome back to the BSD4 channel. We know what's going on, what's happening, man. Let me jump right into it, man. Today we're gonna get to this Maverick here. You know why? Because my man Doyle, 460 Doyle, man, on his AERO Crown Victoria, got that thing running. If you don't believe me, you can click the link above right here and you can check out that video in its entirety. He's been inspired by me. I've been inspired by him. That is my boy. I'm gonna go check him out one day and we're gonna be driving our Crown Victorias. So anyway, man, today I've been doing things behind the scenes, off and on, this, that, and the third. First, I have went to the junkyard. So yeah, we had another one here. Took the screws out. I want to see if this one is slightly longer. Probably not. Oh, I like this one. This one's just wide open. See, I like this truck here. If I get another truck, it gotta be extended cab. All right, yeah. Let's see how this one looks. Maybe this one might be slightly longer. Slightly longer will be better. Ain't gonna lie. But the way it's looking, it is slightly longer. See? Slightly longer. So this one might work. So we got two different types that were in the junkyard. The third one I needed was the Ford Explorer. They didn't have one. No problem. So F-150 it is. The best one out of the bunch was the F-150 with the inline 6. That was the better hit. So I got that, and then as I was leaving, right, I seen a Crown Victoria. I had to stop. 1995 Crown Victoria, looking pretty daggone clean for what it is, man. I mean, like, the only thing what they do is they take the radiator out and they take the alternator out. But man, this thing ain't even got no dents. The paint is faded, but man, I would have rolled with this. That's why I try to come to the junkyard often, but I don't. Yeah, man, it's pretty daggone all there as far as the engine components. I came and I took the grill. The grill was broken, and yeah. Well, I'm still taking it anyway because I just hate mine that's looking like this. When, you know, at home you see it, right? It's always with nothing there. It just looks crazy. But inside of this thing is so clean. Man, if it didn't have a rag on it, it would have been great. I like this black dash. Oh my gosh, I really like that. Like how it goes to here. This would have been a perfect car, this color. Or like a Porsche color. This interior would have went right on with it. And then we rolled out. Paid 10 bucks for it. Now, as I got home and I start looking at my white Crown Victoria, I seen that I need a turn signal and some other stuff. So I went back to the junkyard because it was best that I do that because those parts may end up missing. So I went back. Then I came back here again. Now I went and I installed the throttle cable. Now the throttle cable here, you know, you can look here, it's not the best. It should be a little bit more longer. I need that Ford Explorer one, but the Ford Explorer ones, people take them out because they use them for the Mustangs. I know you guys do. This car was not running right. Now I start investigating. It took me all day to figure this out. All right, because I had to get the car running and off and on, checking it out, and this thing here was broke. Now I repaired it. How I repaired it, it's a miracle. But and I got that thing to work, put it on. Okay, it started to run better just a little bit. So I had to start thinking like, yo, that is a fuel problem. Fuel pressure is not staying in the lines. So I thought it was this regulator, but I said, you know what, man, before you even go that route, start listening to the car. It's hissing, a lot of hissing in the car. So I started plugging up the holes. I mean, I put this on here. This ain't tightened up yet. That's one. That's not a vacuum hose, but you know, plug it up anyway. This ain't really a vacuum hose, but I plugged it up anyway. Now this one here is a vacuum line. I plugged that up. Then the booster. Definitely plugged that up. We ain't got one in this car. So we plugged that up. Now, it runs a little bit better, but still dies out. So, we're down to this point here. Now we're gonna go and recheck it and double check it and see where we at with this. But between that, I gotta go ahead and jack and get up underneath here again. There's some things hangling and dangling. I gotta readjust the clutch and all of that stuff there, and then we can go in to the video and see what is going on and what's missing and everything. But also too, we went in here and we've gotten what else? Oh, we put that in. All right, I use some Lucas thick stuff. You guys don't do that, but I do. I do this in all my transmissions ever since the 240SX days. I've been using that stuff here along with some transmission fluid because I hate the smell of gear oil. But I want it as thick as gear oil, but I hate the smell of gear oil. So I add that in there. It's in all of my cars. This one here, that one there, and even the white one. What else? That's that. So let me go underneath here. I got to go underneath here and get all of those stuff there situated. And I got my man Doyle putting the battery in my back to get this thing running right. This is what we're doing today. The car got to idle. The car got to be able to rev. And the car got to be able to move. Shoot. And I installed the drive shaft also too. I forgot about that. I never even told you guys about that. I installed that in the cold while the snow was on the ground. Yeah, went underneath there, got that done. So, all right, let me get some things situated up in here, and then we're gonna go back and check everything that we did, or I did, we did, and get this thing going. We got to put the computer in and check it out and see how it's running today.
12 seconds later.
A lot of behind the scenes work and checked a lot of things, man. Carburetor guys are gonna be like, I told you so, but you know, I gotta stay down with this. When I first purchased the engine, one of the coil wires was on the wrong spot, but I noticed that before I started. And you know, and I started to change spark plugs. Now I changed a few more because I thought I changed them all. I think I broke one and I changed one again, and I had to go back and I did all of that. Now I went in here and I changed out the MAF. I put a bigger MAF, but the bigger MAF is for bigger injectors, so you know it's not going to run. So, you know, did the typical start changing plugs. See, now this one here, I know that I put in and it was new, so I'll keep that. Now there were some old ones in there, you know, that had a really huge gap on them, but they didn't look bad really. So, you know, I checked everything, but you know what, let me start it up so you guys can kind of hear it. I mean, I got one problem licked, which is, you know, starting and idling. Not starting quick, so I don't know about that. Now you see here, it's idling, but it really ain't off. See, it's running pretty smooth. So now I'm trying to figure out idling situation. So when I go to idle it, try to not idle it, but rev it, it don't work. But it idles. You see what I'm saying? Smells like gas, a lot of gas. So I'm trying to figure out, is it not enough spark? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, is these coil packs ain't snapping enough? You know, I'm just going a little bit beyond what I'm. Oh, let me turn this off anyway. All right, here's where I'm gonna start to bore you guys now. I'm sitting here thinking, why? What's wrong? Let's start with the fuel pressure. I have a returnless style line. Which you have a returnless style line, it is computer activated. Now, I don't have the daggone fuel pump module in this car. I didn't take all of that stuff out of there. I just took the engine, the harness to get it to start. Now with the Crown Victoria, same situation here. Returnless style line. This controls all the mumbo jumbo right here. If I'm doing this again, I have to get that whole wiring system all the way back to that fuel pump module. I need that. We'll see you guys on the next, and if you guys choose to donate to the channel, please donate if you'd like to, but if not, don't worry about it. Just check me out and comment below, because that's where I love to see you guys at. Comment below, man. I want to congratulate Doyle again on successful build. Me, I'm still working on it, and I think I got it now, and maybe we can get this thing to run. We'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you for the support, man. Later.